Hello, it is Monday, January 26th, 2026, and I hope you are doing fantastic today. And they might say watch your step with the wet cement, but some people might just ignore it. I'm feeling incredibly grateful today, not just to be his dad, but that I get to have this experience as his dad. Get to be with my son and raise him as much as I possibly can, especially during this extremely formative time. I'm so grateful that I get to do this. I'm going to talk a bit about gratitude. Before I do, of course, you gotta say the normal tenets, keystones, whatever. Be positive, be kind, be patient, be grateful, be present, and keep loving your heart. And I mean, when you get to come here and soak in this view, I mean today, the temperature is technically 50, right, but in the sunshine, feels a lot closer to 60. So come here and soak this in with my son. Just makes me incredibly grateful. I find that gratitude can so easily escape us when you learn to take things for granted, when situations become the norm, or things become the norm, and we learn to take them for granted rather than being grateful for what life is and what our individual life is particularly. This incredible, beautiful park on this surprisingly gorgeous January day is a prime example, right? This is something that could so easily become a standard, a norm, that you just forget to appreciate the beauty of what life is. And it's obviously not the specifics of Dolores Park here. It's every situation in your life. So learn to really, truly be grateful for what it is. Good and bad. I mean, not that the bad is something to be celebrated, but it helps us build character, helps us become who we are. It's worth being grateful. Yeah, and you know, it would be so easy with this being a day-to-day occurrence of my life to learn to take this for granted, but you just gotta appreciate things. Really look for the beauty if you must, but because it's there. Life is full of beauty, but it's not always gonna like smack you in the face like this view or be that obvious, right? I wanted to also talk a little bit about my journey with quitting drinking and quitting smoking. Like I said, it's less of a New Year's resolution, more of a let's give it a try. Let's try a year. Yeah, Zen's cheering me on. Let's try a year without drinking, without smoking, and see how that goes. How I feel. Already feeling better. One of the tougher parts has been the nicotine, right? Wasn't a heavy cigarette smoker, but I did use nicotine lozenges pretty frequently, so it's been difficult. But if this is something you're thinking about, right? If you're thinking about quitting drinking or smoking, nicotine, I also, quit energy drinks. You can do it. You can do it. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's super positive, right? It's a big positive change. And I'm not necessarily saying that I'm quitting drinking forever, right? Or even smoking necessarily, right? But I think a year without it's a good, whoa, almost tripped there. It's a good little test of how I feel, how it'll go, you know, keep things in total check. And so if that's something you're considering, go for it. You can do it. You're going to do wonderful. I want to tell you just in general, you're awesome. You are awesome. You're fantastic. You're special. You're unique. You matter. I appreciate you being here and hanging with me and watching me have a good time with my son and meander through parenthood and adulthood as we're figuring it out, right? So I appreciate you being here. Another thought I was thinking today before I bounce out of here, it's the weirdness of time and the linear structure of how things always will move forward with time. And how amazing things can be if you give them time, right? Like, I was thinking about how if you would have told me 10 years ago that right now I'd be a married stay-at-home dad in San Francisco raising a son, I wouldn't have believed it because I wouldn't have been able to visualize and see it. And it's so much better than anything I could have visualized regardless, right? So sometimes having faith in the linear nature of time and how the universe can really do some interesting twists and turns and get you to arrive at a place that you would never even conceive of in your wildest imagination. And it'll be the most amazing experience. And it's all waiting for you. You. Have faith in the universe, and the universe will provide. Yeah, it's all waiting for you. You gotta be positive, be kind, be patient, be grateful, be present, keep love in your heart. It's waiting for you. It's there. Love is all around us. The universe has a way. And be patient. Be positive. I hope you guys have a great day. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Please consider subscribing if you are not. I can drop you a little bit of positivity every day, plus a glimpse into my day-to-day life as a stay-at-home dad here in San Francisco. So, thanks a bunch for joining today. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.